Hey, it's Tori, and welcome back to my channel. We got President out here dropping their fourth single. This is called Destroy Me. Now, I have really enjoyed going on this journey with this band. I do have to apologize for blurting out the name that I think who the vocalist is in my first ever reaction. I just got so, thrown that it just kind of happened, and I've been trying to keep that under wraps and not spoil it for anybody else who does come into these other reactions for this band, because they're obviously masked for a reason and they want to remain anonymous for a reason, whatever that might be. And I'm also one of those people who don't really mind the vocal effects we've been getting on this specific well-known voice, especially if you grew up in the UK at a specific time that I did. This voice has honestly been with me on my musical journey since I was quite young, and I do have to say that he was probably one of my first ever childhood crushes. So I was just so overwhelmed by the recognition of that voice being in this band that I kind of made a whoopsie and I kind of blurted it out, so I apologize for that. But I can't wait to hear more from this band. 4 singles out already, and I'm very curious where we're going to go with this, because I know this voice has a lot of range within both cleans and harshes, so it could go either way. And without further ado, let's just dive right in and check this song out together. Oh, that drum fill. That's such a cool shot. It kind of feels like there's not as many vocal effects on the voice right here. I mean, they're obviously still there, but it's not as much as, say, the first or second single we got from them. Also, this shot where he is stood at the podium with the LED light and the reflection on the warehouse floor with the water is really fucking cool. What I love about President 2 is that they're not afraid to experiment within their sound, and they're not afraid to add all of these different genres that aren't necessarily rock and metal. We've got this very electronic beat going on throughout the back. And I, for one, absolutely adore when bands pull in different aspects from different kinds of music that you think wouldn't work together, but they just prove you wrong. And it's the reason why I will never care about genres or subgenres. If I enjoy a band or a piece of music, then I'm going to add it to my playlist. I could not tell you, honestly, what a specific genre or subgenre certain bands are, because I don't pay attention to that. I never really have. I feel like it kind of holds you back a little bit, and you're not as open-minded because you're like, well, they're supposed to be this genre, but it doesn't fit under this, and now they're doing this, and why do people care so much? Just, if you like it, listen to it, add it to your playlist. Oh, and I just, as soon as that voice comes in, goosebumps. I like that behind. Like what those drums are doing. Oh, you can feel that pain and the emotion that honestly this voice has always been able to capture, to be quite honest. And I still have goosebumps since the first note came in from the vocal. But yeah, just really pushing the energy of just, oh, get me out of this. Like, what can I do to pull myself out of this hell to heal from this? And sometimes we just need to yell and scream and be angry about it. And that's what that feels like when he slips into that harsh vocal. I also really love and dig what the drums are doing throughout this too. There's some really fun like drum fills going on. Ah, yeah. That light change within the video. Ooh. Holy no way. No way. Yeah, we need to go back to where that breakdown came in. And the light switched up into that red tone, really amplifying that message of, I am so fucking angry right now. I am upset. I am angry. I just need to scream this from the rooftops. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting a breakdown quite like that from President. We haven't, this is like the heaviest song we've gotten so far from them. And that's what I mean when you go into this band, you don't know what you're gonna get. Because I know this voice can also do incredible ballads as well, but also just like come in and completely punch you in the face with the heaviness, not only of the music, but also within the emotion of those lyrics. Oh! Those guitars! So fucking heavy! Pure and utter filth. And then how they switch it? And how they end it later. I need more. President coming in like a punch to the face with that breakdown, the brutality, the heaviness in Destroy Me. This song also wasn't long enough. I could have continued on. They just sort of tapered it off, but I could have done with another chorus, you know? But I totally get why they finished it right there and left you hanging and left you wanting more. because that's how you sell music, that's how you get more listeners, that's how you get people to then continue on to the next song, whatever that may be on the EP or album that they will be bringing out at whatever point. Oh my goodness, I have really, really fallen in love with this band. They just get better and better and better, and I also really do like, while I don't mind the vocal effects, I am glad that they kind of lightened up on them on this one, you know, because I think pretty much most of us have worked out who this is at this point, and just they've always had such an incredible presence within their voice, and I'm so glad they're finally getting the recognition that they deserve in the metal rock scene for their performance, you know? This was phenomenal. Absolutely, absolutely putting it in my playlist, and I cannot wait to hear more. But I just want to take a moment to thank all of my incredible Patreons. You can find all of my full album reactions over there. I'm considering adding like all of my reactions that I do film that I'm waiting for the label to clear, or just for whatever reason. I'm considering putting those up early, you know, too. Just something a little extra. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to become a Taurian. Speaking of becoming a Taurian, all of my social media links and my Discord link are down below in the description. We'd absolutely love to have you come hang out in the Discord community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Rock on.